Coach, not the way you wanted to start the home portion of the schedule here, and kind of a tough one. Can you just kind of walk me through what you saw today?
First, give Xavier all the credit. I mean, they played better than us in all three areas. I mean, they were much better in the batter's box than we were. They were good on the mound. They were aggressive in the zone, and they made the plays. We were just average on the mound, but it puts a lot of pressure on our team when offensively we don't generate a lot of offense. We're not running the bases the right way. I don't think we're having as good at bats as we should in the batter's box, and it's just a combination of we're not taking HBP, we're not hitting the fastball, we're freezing on 2 strikes. It looked very tight. This group looked very tight. And that's frustrating as a coach because it's a good group of kids. They work hard. They're talented. And you can't play this game tight. You can play with juice and energy and emotion, but, man, we look tight tonight. And that's frustrating as the head coach and always a little concerning because I got to get him out of that.
And what do you say to him? What do you try to do to try to work towards that?
Win the day tomorrow at practice. Address some things, come together as an offense, as a group, hold the standard of, hey, this is who we're going to be as an offense. This is what we're going to do in the batter's box. This is how we're going to approach this pitcher. Just didn't see that, wasn't a collective group effort tonight.
You mentioned some of the problems on the base pass, picked off at third, thrown out at second. What do you look to do? That's been a little concerning here at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
What do you look to do to kind of get the running game going a little bit and kind of fix that early season problem?
I coach the base running, so it's beyond frustrating. And I can live with a freshman making a mistake. I got a hard time with old guys not running the bases the right way. I'd have no sympathy. I can't make an excuse for you. You're in this system, you're in this program. We pride ourselves on running the bases. And so maybe I just got to make changes. Maybe some guys got to come off the field, lean over the railing, and realize you got to play the game the right way. Because I can't watch that. It's not fair. It's not fair to the team, and very frustrating that I don't know why we're not running the bases at the level. Now, when you're trying to steal and you're down a couple runs, and you're just trying something offensively to get it going, and so I'm not faulting when a guy gets thrown out or something like that. I think the one run we scored, we stole second, he ran the third on the throw of the outfield. So I don't know how else the offense thinks we're going to score because they're not hitting a fastball, and they're not driving in runs when runners are on base, and they're not getting 2-out hits. So in one sense, we have to be aggressive and try to force it, push the envelope a little bit. But in the others, man, someone's got to take a deep breath and relax, and somebody's got to bang a ball in the gap. And we've seen him do it all fall. We've seen him do it in spring training. This is more, I think, mental. We're just not in the right mental approach.
You think maybe it was a little bit, you talked about maybe it being a little tight. Definitely not, I wouldn't think nerves, but you think just coming off the 2 losses on the weekend, just feeling like they really needed to get it today and just trying a little too hard?
Yeah, it's a good group of kids. I mean, they work hard. They were prepared. It looked like, we were trying too hard. Baseball is such a unique game of preparation, energy, ready to go, but you can't be tight. You can't force it, and we looked tight. We looked just trying too hard, and the good news is we get to play all weekend, and we get opportunities. So we hopefully have a good practice on Thursday and come out and compete. St. Bonaventure played really good down in Charleston, and tough kids, and they're going to compete, and it'll be a good test.
As you look forward to the weekend, something you had mentioned just briefly earlier before, you have some changes in mind that you might want to make or see some of the younger kids a little bit more than likely?
No, definitely some young arms haven't thrown yet. We got Ty Stark out there tonight. this is a weekend where, yeah, everybody who hasn't pitched yet is probably pitching at some point. We got a few guys banged up that, we're trying to get back in the mix. So maybe we get Anderson, maybe we get Zion, maybe we get a few more guys back in the mix. But, we're not sitting here waiting for those guys to save the program. They're good players, but, the guys that are playing right now, they got to be the ones to carry the torch and take it upon themselves. Like, we got to do more. And each player, and each coach, we all have to do more to help these guys and help this team have better results.
And lastly, what do you say to the guys to keep them calm in a moment like this, where baseball's a long season? It's just, it's just 3 games. Obviously not the start you want, but it's a long way to go, and can be corrected, and obviously still can be can achieve every goal you've got for yourselves.
If there's anything they know, I speak from the heart. I don't sugarcoat things. I just try to be real with them, try to be honest, and so kind of like a dad, sometimes that's harsh with the words, and sometimes you just put your arm around them, but they know I love them. They know I care for them. They should know I believe in them, and our coaches believe in them, so we just got to make sure they believe in themselves. Turn the page, win or lose. Just if you're 3-0 or 0-3, you got to come out. We got to have a really good practice. We got to be committed to playing good baseball this weekend. So, like you said, the good news is there's a long way to go. The bad news is we're not playing great baseball right now.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
You got it. Thank you.